Good morning, guys. We're out here on this beautiful day. It's actually nice out, right?
What was this, an azalea?
Yeah.
No.
It didn't make it.
I can't get this out.
Oh, if you want me to get it out, I'll get it out for you.
Okay.
So we're back here to do some more mulch. We are going to, sorry I spun around, mulch all of this and do the horseshoe. I mean, we only have one load of mulch and the mulch yard still closes at 2 o'clock and they don't open on Saturdays, but we'll come out a little earlier probably tomorrow with another load. We're trying to have this finished by Friday, so we will see. So I will get you a little bit before and then I'll show you some as we're going. So I have Jared over here spading this bed to here. Rachel's doing cleanup. I am gonna come around here and continue to spade around so they can put mulch all in here. So here's a before of this, all the way to over here. And then I'll keep spading around while they mulch. Then we have just all the trees, this bed, the fire pit, that tree, that tree, that tree, this bed, and then some other newer trees. But, oh yeah. Okay guys, as you see, we finished this all the way around here, did one trailer load. And I spaded all the way to here. So when we come back tomorrow, hopefully we can do 6 yards tomorrow. We'll finish all the way around here and probably this bed here. And then all we have is the trees and stuff. But the mulch yard closes at 2 and it's 2:15. So, but it's winter time. This is enough work. I'll go home and show you what I do with all this stuff in the back of the truck that we take from beds from clients. So we're back here from that job. Jared wants to make extra money. So I have him combing all the long stuff down on the property. Now what I do, I wanted to show you, what I do with all this year, what I'm doing is all this broken down dirt and stuff like this. I bring it over here. See my pile here? And I am sifting through it. So in the end, I end up with this soil right here. See this? I end up with this really nice soil, and then I mix it in with this stuff here. All this up here is chicken manure that's been there for 2 years. It's about 1.5 feet, 2 feet thick, all the way down. I'm gonna mix it all the way in here. And then I even thin it out even thinner to start seeds. We're gonna be starting all of our seeds for here. And with the seed starting mix, I just took 3 fistfuls of the chicken manure and mixed it with a big bucket because you don't want too much chicken manure with your seeds when you're starting, but I do want a little bit of nutrition in here. But look how nice that is. So I'm gonna start seeds in this. But I'll show you once I start doing some more. Actually, you watch the farm video, you'll see what I'm doing on the farm over there with the chickens and everything. We're gonna, once we start doing this more, we're gonna get more into putting that up more once we start mowing, because nobody wants to watch mowing all the time. But you guys will watch farming and growing stuff and stuff like that. So we are back out here to do another load of mulch. Rachel's got to go get the pitchfork. I have Jared spading the burning bush here. I'm going to finish spading around this bed so we can finish this one up when she comes back. So I have all this to spade all the way to over here. So I'll get you guys in after. Let me get it done. So we're making progress. Rachel's over there doing that. I cleaned that whole bed out. She didn't want to do under the burning bush, so I'm doing the detail under the burning bush. Look at that edge. And Jared's over there. He's somewhere. So I'm working my way around this bed here, spreading it all by hand. Makes it look a lot better. Okay, I'll get you an update when we're done. Always a pretty view here, right guys? So we're done this one. Oh man, we're making good progress. We're only working 2 hours a day usually. That's only because the mulch yard's open. Tomorrow we're gonna try to do 6 yards. But look, the horseshoe's almost done. Not bad, right? And we got that big one up there. Remember that one? That's another one like this big. We're going to be working on that maybe next. Almost made it.
Oh, well, it's because I took some mulch.
She stole the mulch for the burning bushes. But that's all right. We're kind of making our way around. Okay, we're done for today. We're going to go back home and mess with things. We'll go slow for you guys.
That's what made us come here, right?
Oh man, we're behind the poop truck.
Oh, gross. That's not something they want to see.
The hog truck, man, that thing smells. That's where they get all the hog poop from. And they spread it all over the field.
It's spraying right now, actually.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. You missed it. Oh.
It smells good,
Oh,
don't
man,
it? Like fresh manure, right?
Good morning.
Good morning.
We had to show you real quick that we're not. Oh, can you not see?
No, I'm good.
Oh.
And then when you bounce,
Oh,
you're bouncing.
we had to show you real quick. We had to go get mulch, and the kids went. Hi, Melly. The kids went hiking, and he's 7.5 now, so he can't go hiking.
Yeah, they went on a morning hike until.
Yeah, like 4 miles. It was like a 4-mile loop, and he just can't do that anymore. So we felt bad, and we brought him with us to get mulch.
What was it? About 2 weeks ago, the kids did 8.1 miles.
Yeah, they've been finding these loops around our house, which is kind of nice because it's still close. We know where they're at, but they can go hike by themselves.
But poor Melly can't.
Yeah, Melly can. I mean, the little dogs can definitely handle it, and they don't even. Jovial doesn't even act tired when she gets home.
No, well, she's a hound dog. They put a collar on them things and send them out into the woods for days.
Yeah. So
we're gonna go mulch. We
Yeah.
got another trailer load of mulch. We're waiting for the kids to get back so Jared can come out and help us with this.
Yeah.
We're not so busy. I mean, we're busy, but we're to the point we can kind of calmly
yeah,
work
well,
on
and
things.
the mulch yard's only open till 2, so it's really like only 1 load a day that we can really get.
Yeah.
And it's still colder in the morning, so we've just been taking our time, but we are going to stay busy for sure until mowing.
Yeah, definitely.
And then once mowing hits, it will be like spring rush.
Yeah.
So
So we'll take you along today and see what we can get done.
All right, let's go.
Okay, we're back here on this one. Rachel and Jared are going to finish doing the rest of this small bed. I'm going to come over here, and I already started lining this one. I'm going to spade this one. I have the 3 trees over there, this bed, and then the big bed. And then those 2 beds over there. So I'm going to get some of that done, and then we will get back.
Color.
Okay, we got that bed done. You see how much lower we took the mulch around the tree? I took a lot away. We did half that bed. Weren't supposed to do that one, I guess. Did it anyway. Rachel's working on finishing this one. Not too shabby. Would you say we're more than halfway done now?
Yeah.
Okay, the rest that we have to do is this bed here. We have the fire pit down there. And then some trees. Then we're gonna have to get more mulch because last year we only mulched 3 trees, these trees, this one, this bed, and then the beds around here. This year we gotta add in all these trees. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And those we're not spading. I'm just gonna put a little bit of a ring around it with the weed eater. And then we are going to mulch them. There's too many roots to try to mess with that. So we're back out here. Rachel's digging for moles.
No, I am not digging for moles.
Or something.
What
Worms.
is this?
She's looking for worms or something.
I'm not looking for worms either. I'm trying to fix this tree.
Okay, so we're gonna fix this tree even more. Every year we've been taking some mulch away because some of these, like, you can see I don't like it when they dig trees in, and then if you notice, they'll berm a circle.
Look at how much I already got off.
Yeah.
You can see it was all the way up here. This technically should have been planted.
Yeah, so start forking that in the best you can. We're gonna have to cut some of these roots.
Yeah.
But what happens here is when they plant the tree, they end up building a dirt ring around the tree. And that's usually people do that so it holds water. The tree can hold water in the middle. We don't live in an area where we're in a lot of drought for like a long time. So there's no point of building rings around these trees. So we're gonna take this ring of mulch and dirt away, and we're actually gonna make it from where the crown is. See how we unburied it? And feather it down so we don't have these big humps in these.
It will just flow nicer. And see what it does is it creates the roots to start really growing
up into that berm.
Yeah, and what then they start to do is wrap around the
girdling the tree. And I'll show you the ones up the driveway because they're maples too.
Yeah. And that's been for years and years and years.
Yeah.
So therefore there's just no fixing them. They've already lost a couple trees, but
so we're gonna dig this one. Yeah.
We should be able to
definitely. It's just the way they were planted. We didn't plant these trees. But we're gonna do the fire pit too. I'll show you before, but I'm gonna help him get some of this stuff out so we can get this one going. We did that. As you notice, look at how much we reduced on the crown of the tree. A good.
Yeah.
And Rachel is pulling some away even more a little bit because we're gonna mulch. And when you mulch this tree now.
So now this is what. So you don't want to do a volcano. But the idea will be to kind of like flare it out. See how I'm doing with this? So we'll just do that with the mulch. But just to expose this a little bit. So there will be a little tiny bit of a hump here, but it won't be in like a crater.
Yeah.
You don't want it in a crater.
And then when she mulches back again, traditionally use 2 to 3 inches of mulch. Yeah, when she mulches back again, she'll put a 1/2 inch by the tree.
Yeah.
And then we'll keep it to 2 inches when we come out here.
That's why I said flare it out.
Okay, so you and Jared are gonna mess with this. I'm gonna go start spading down there.
Sounds good.
Here's the fire pit area. What I'm gonna do is do a rough edge with the weed eater, and then I'm gonna go ahead and spade in after. Look how nice the grass is growing and green. This used to be all weeds, and we've been seeding this over the years and fertilizing it, and it's so much greener in this whole field now, all the way down. Even in bad spots where it wasn't growing too much, looks nice. So let me go ahead and get this done, and hopefully this whole load fits there. Okay guys, there you go. Now that's a perfect tree ring. You see how we took like before and after? How we took like a good 1.5 feet off the top of that hump. See where it's darker on the tree ring? That is how you should mulch it. So we're back. We are going to finish mulching this. Well, Rachel is, and Jared. I'm gonna go do a couple more tree rings, but we're gonna finish mulching this, cleaning out. There's some stuff still to be cleaned out here. Any of them, we didn't do any of the trees last year. So if he wants us to do trees, we're gonna have to add more mulch. We're already adding more for up the driveway there. So let me go ahead and help Rachel clean this bed out, and we're gonna load mulch on to the tarp and drag it over there. And then I'll take you guys over with the GoPro, hopefully. And I have to edge out all the, not edge, I just have to do something with all the tree rings. Okay, guys. So we have a problem here. I'm gonna fix this tree ring. Once again, we did not plant these trees. But look at this. The crown of this tree is all the way down here. So I need to fix this tree. And then I have 1, 2, 3 more to fix and put mulch around. So I'll show you after when I'm done. All I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna make the tree ring wide out here, spade it, and I'm gonna feather this down into my deep spade and then go over with mulch. Okay guys, here's an after of these tree rings. You see how I took a good chunk off there. Once again, this tree ring here, you see where it's darker? We brought this down 2 inches off the bark of that tree. See where it curves down and out? That's your flare. You don't, I'm gonna explain again. You see a lot of guys, they'll come straight out, mound around, and then out. And then they'll mulch over that, over the dirt pile that's there. If you live in a very dry climate, then maybe I see bowling your trees like that. But if you're not in a dry climate, I don't see you bowling your trees like that. They get plenty of water. Oh, I guess Mom's walking over here. We're done. I did my best and knocked off probably a good 5 or 6 inches off the trunks of them trees. But still, you can see how the roots are wrapped around them. You can't really do much. I think in the past what happened is they were mulched too high. Honestly, when you guys do maple trees, you should mulch them at like 1 inch of mulch, that's it. What happens is when you pile your mulch all the way up these trees like this, we couldn't help it because you see I weed-eated all the roots. It was all the way up to here at one point, but we took a lot away on trees that we could. But when you mulch, thick mulch around trees, and the big chunks, these maple trees will start growing because that's where all the moisture stays. So they'll start growing in little circles around in this moisture bubble here instead of spreading out. So that's why I recommend like a maple tree, just really thin, like really thin mulch. See how thin this mulch is here? Really thin. That way it dries out and the tree has to go to the ground down further to get roots. Here, I'll show you a really good one that's twisted around. It's crazy. Look at that view. You guys like the view of the mountains, right? No snow this year though. You see this one right here? This is a root from being mulched consistently for years because these trees have been here forever and we've only mulched these trees once and we took a lot away before and we did them again this year. But what happens, see this? This is going all the way around this tree. It'll choke the tree off eventually and kill it. And no, we didn't spade the beds here. That was part of the thing. That's way too many roots to try to spade through. So we did our best. I circled it, you guys seen on the GoPro. We're done. We're done this whole project. So now we're gonna go do a quick little mulch and planting job after this. And then we have to go mulch that whole blue house. So guys, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.